Section 1. Echoes of wisdom. Words have power. They transcend time. Great minds speak to us across generations. Their insights remain surprisingly relevant. We face challenges today. Their words offer guidance, inspiration. We live in a fast-paced world. It's easy to feel lost, overwhelmed. Timeless wisdom provides an anchor. It reminds us of what truly matters. Let's explore some powerful quotes. Let's see how they resonate in our modern world. Section 2, the chains of injustice still unbroken.
Injustice anywhere is a threat to justice everywhere.
His words ring true even today. We see racial inequality persists. Systemic racism continues to plague society. We must remember King's message. Silence is not an option in the face of injustice. We must speak up for the marginalized. We must fight for a just and equitable world. We must honor King's legacy through action. Section 3, the unending battle for equality. I am not free while any woman is unfree, even when her shackles are very different from my own, proclaimed Audre Lorde, poet and activist. Her words resonate deeply in the ongoing fight for gender equality. The struggle for equal rights has been a long and arduous journey, marked by significant milestones and heartbreaking setbacks. Despite progress, women still face discrimination, violence. From the suffragette movement to the #Me Too era, the battle has evolved, but the core issues remain. Women around the world continue to endure systemic oppression, gender-based violence, and economic disparity. Lorde's quote reminds us, the fight for equality is interconnected. It is not just a women's issue, it is a human issue. The chains that bind one woman bind us all. The fight for gender equality is a fight for human dignity and justice. We must stand together, men and women, to dismantle patriarchal structures. This requires a collective effort, where everyone plays a role in challenging and changing the status quo. It means advocating for policies that promote gender equality, supporting survivors of violence, and educating future generations about the importance of equality. True freedom requires collective liberation. It is only when we all work together, recognizing our shared humanity, that we can create a world where everyone is truly free. The unending battle for equality is a testament to the resilience and strength of those who refuse to be silenced. Let us honor their legacy by continuing the fight, united in our pursuit of justice and equality for all. Section 4, Truth's Uncertain Future in a World of Distraction. The truth will set you free, but first, it will piss you off, Mark Twain once quipped. In our age of misinformation, his words are more relevant than ever. We are bombarded with information. It's hard to discern truth from falsehood. We must be critical thinkers. We must question, verify. The pursuit of truth is crucial, however uncomfortable it may be. Section 5, Courage in the Face of Adversity. The only thing we have to fear is fear itself, declared Franklin D. Roosevelt during the Great Depression. His words offer timeless wisdom, especially in times of uncertainty. Fears can paralyze us. They prevent us from reaching our full potential. We must confront our fears head-on. We must find courage within ourselves. We must never let fear dictate our actions. Section 6, the power of unity in a divided world.
We must learn to live together as brothers or perish together as fools.
His powerful words highlight the urgent need for unity in our increasingly polarized world. Divisiveness and hatred threaten the fabric of society. We must embrace our shared humanity. We must build bridges of understanding and empathy. Our collective future depends on it. Section 7, building bridges, not walls. Throughout history, bridges have symbolized connection, unity, and progress. They stand as testaments to human ingenuity and our innate desire to connect with one another, transcending physical barriers and bringing communities closer. No one is born hating another person because of the color of his skin or his background or his religion. From the moment we are born, we are blank slates, free of prejudice and bias. It is through our experiences and the influences around us that we begin to form opinions and beliefs about others. People must learn to hate, and if they can learn to hate, they can be taught to love, For love comes more naturally to the human heart than its opposite, wrote Nelson Mandela in his autobiography, Long Walk to Freedom. Mandela's words remind us that hatred is not an inherent trait but a learned behavior, one that can be unlearned with the right guidance and education. His words are a beacon of hope in a world often marred by prejudice and division. They inspire us to look beyond our differences and find common ground, to build bridges of understanding and empathy rather than walls of separation. Mandela's message resonates deeply. Hate is learned, not inherent. This profound truth challenges us to reflect on our own biases and the ways in which we might unknowingly perpetuate division. It calls us to action, to actively work towards a more inclusive and compassionate society. We have the power to unlearn it. By recognizing the learned nature of hate, we empower ourselves to change. We can choose to reject prejudice and embrace love, to break the chains of division and build a future where everyone is valued and respected. We must teach love, compassion, understanding. These values are the foundation of a harmonious society. By instilling them in our children and practicing them in our daily lives, we can create a ripple effect that transforms our communities and the world. We must break down the walls of prejudice that divide us. This is not an easy task, but it is a necessary one. It requires courage, commitment, and a willingness to confront our own biases. But the reward is a world where everyone can thrive, free from the constraints of discrimination and hatred. Building bridges, not walls, is about creating spaces where everyone feels welcome and valued. It's about celebrating our differences and recognizing that our diversity is our strength. When we come together, we can achieve incredible things. Let us be the architects of a new world, one where love and understanding are the cornerstones. Let us build bridges that connect us, not walls that divide us. Together, we can create a future where everyone has the opportunity to flourish. The journey towards a more inclusive and compassionate world begins with each of us. By choosing to build bridges, we pave the way for a brighter, more united future. Let us take that first step today. Section 8. The urgency of environmental stewardship. The Earth is what we all have in common, said Wendell Berry, reminding us of our shared responsibility towards our planet. In this era of climate change, his words carry a stark warning. We are facing a global crisis. Climate change is real. It is here. We must act now to protect our planet. We must transition to sustainable practices. Our future generations depend on it. Section 9. The enduring power of hope. The greatest glory in living lies not in never falling, but in rising every time we fall, wrote Nelson Mandela. His words offer a powerful message of resilience, hope. Life is full of challenges. We will face setbacks, disappointments. What matters is how we respond. We must rise above adversity. We must never give up hope. Section 10. A call to action, shaping a better tomorrow. In every corner of the world, individuals are stepping up, taking responsibility for the future. They are planting seeds, both literal and metaphorical, to ensure a greener, more sustainable planet. These actions, though they may seem small, are the building blocks of a brighter tomorrow. The words of these great minds echo through time. They offer guidance, inspiration. From the pages of history, we draw lessons that are as relevant today as they were centuries ago. These quotes remind us of the enduring power of wisdom and the importance of learning from the past to shape our future. They remind us of our shared humanity, our potential for greatness. In our diversity, we find strength. When we come together, transcending boundaries of race, religion, and nationality, we unlock the true potential of our collective human spirit. It is in these moments of unity that we realize the power we hold to effect change. Let their words ignite a fire within us. Let the passion of those who came before us fuel our own drive to make a difference. Every movement, every rally, every voice raised in the name of justice and equality adds to the growing flame of progress. Let us strive to create a world free from injustice, inequality, hatred. It is our duty to challenge the status quo, to stand up against oppression, and to fight for the rights of every individual. Through peaceful demonstrations and unwavering resolve, we can dismantle the barriers that divide us. Let us build a future filled with hope, compassion, understanding. Acts of kindness, no matter how small, ripple outwards, touching lives and inspiring others to do the same. In community gardens, in urban settings, in every act of helping one another, we lay the foundation for a more compassionate world. Let us make the world a better place, one action at a time. Every effort counts. Every step forward brings us closer to the world we envision. Through teamwork, dedication, and a shared vision, we can achieve remarkable things. Together, we can shape a better tomorrow for generations to come.